Hello, my name is Lucy Cox and I'm a Business Development Manager here at Unlocking Potential on the Breakthrough Programme. I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about how you can utilise what small customer base you may have started with in getting more customers, because having your existing customer base is one of the most valuable assets you can have. And by getting them on board and really bought into your brand, you're able to then really grow your customer base. So number one tip would be really get to know who your customers are. It doesn't matter whether you have 1 customer, 10 customers, 100 customers. Who are they? What are the trends and patterns within that customer base? Are they predominantly female? Do they have some pattern in terms of geography? Do they have very similar hobbies and interests? What's their sense of humour? Once you've understood exactly who they are and where they are, you're able to design content around really engaging them and getting them to share your business, your products. So it's all around building trust and building a real brand loyalty. So once you know who they are, start designing some content which that particular community would really love to share online. You might be producing stuff which you think is fantastic and really informative, but if it doesn't engage with your customer base, they are not going to want to share that on social media. So think, do they want to share something that's funny? Do they want to share something that has a particular political view? And once you get under the skin of that, you can then start putting some really juicy content out there. And not just on social media, putting stuff out on your website. If you want to create e-marketing newsletters, that sort of thing as well, it's all relevant. Tip number 2 would be to make sure you're measuring what the response rate for the content you're putting out is. If people aren't really engaging, if you're not getting many likes or many shares or many opens, then maybe it needs a little bit of a tweak and you need to start doing something different. If you've put out 3 or 4 different things and one of them's working really well, do more of that thing, but make sure you measure what the conversion for that is, whether that's in terms of new customers, whether that's in terms of engagement. And then once you've got that customer coming back into you, how do you keep that customer in lunar orbit around your brand? So there are several different things that you can do, but number 1 is start plotting exactly what that customer journey is. What are the touch points that they have with your business? It may be the first time they see you on social media or via a referral by a friend. They might then come onto your website, they might then go through your order process online, you might then send them a confirmation of order, a tracking number, you might then send them something to ask, can we have a review of the product? But then what? How do you stop them dropping off the end of the earth after that? So keep in mind that they've got to keep coming round on that lunar orbit. So using your marketing tools to make sure you keep in contact with that customer and keep them coming back for more. So whether that is with loyalty offers, whether it is really engaging content that makes people want to come back, whether it's really selling the benefits of the product that you're selling, whether it's a brand new product that you really want to get them back engaged with, and give them as many opportunities in that lunar orbit process as possible to talk about you. How can you make it as easy as possible for your customers to talk to more prospective customers about you and bring them into that lunar orbit? Good luck!